No, you good. You good.
I'll slide over a bit, Ross, and save my other chair. Feeling better for me.
Any chairs like you see your chair they're moving? My chair
Yeah.
squeak. I gotta put it in the budget. Oh man. We're gonna get started in a few minutes. Just
Okay.
sharing the live.
This chair might be better here. How's this one here?
Yeah, we're gonna see the Benetton in the back.
Okay.
We're gonna see the Benetton in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 second there. Bye. We're gonna get started. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Welcome back to the hottest talk show on the net. It's your boy Russ Sills. We're back again for another edition of the JMO talk show each and every Wednesday night from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tonight we have Virgin Island musical ambassador DJ Benny D. Yes, he's in the building. He got big things going on for St. Thomas Carnival 2024. So if you're planning to be home for St. Thomas Carnival, listen up. DJ Benny D have his annual kickball tournament. Also, he have another tournament that he's going to be sharing with us tonight. So make sure y'all tell a friend. We live. Yes, we're live here on the JMO Talk Show each and every Wednesday night. Yours truly, Russ Sills. Without further ado, before we get started, I want to give a big happy belated birthday to DJ Benny D. Yesterday was his birthday. We're going to ask him how old he is now. He's been in this business now for 20 plus years. He can't say he's still 21. So we're going to actually find out exactly. We don't want to rough or estimate age. We want to have the exact age of DJ Benny Demus. All right. Without further ado, my virtual guest tonight, DJ Benny D, Virgin Islands musical ambassador. What going on, my boy?
Respect, Ross. Appreciate you for having me once again. I'm an alum of the show. You know what I mean? So thank you for having me once again. Appreciate that.
Listen now, my bro. Anytime, let me tell you, I gotta give you props because every time you could be in Japan. I think one time I was talking to you in Dubai or something doing a show, and you say, "Listen, we still doing the show. It doesn't matter if we hours ahead or hours behind, or I don't know how the time difference is." He said, "Yeah, we doing the show." And believe it or not, we did the show. You went perform, and I think you had to fly back to the U.S. to do your bicycle event.
Illuminate.
Illuminate. Yeah. Brother, I want to just thank you for always answering the call. It doesn't matter where you at, man. You're not one of them celebrities that I hear back from probably weeks after. You always let me know, hey, bro, I'm traveling or I'm coming back from, between, you know what I'm saying? I'll get back with you. And you're always a brother with your words. So I appreciate you, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
What's happening, man? What's good, man? I mean, you celebrated your birthday yesterday. So what part of the world were you at? Because I think it was you and Akon made birthday yesterday.
Yes, correct. Both of us have birthday on April 16th. It's 21 years now that I'm DJing for him. I'm also his music director. And, for at least the first 12, 13 years, it was Akon's birthday.
Yeah.
And then it was able to come back to being, it's Akon and Benny's birthday.
Yeah. So, yeah. I like that. Listen, no, you in celebrity status now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not just the DJ. You're not just the DJ. You're a celebrity DJ Benny. Yeah. So
respect.
what part y'all was at? I mean, what part of the world y'all was at yesterday?
Yeah, we were actually home, man, in Atlanta. We're home in Atlanta. Yeah, we head out to Phoenix this weekend. We've been doing a live golf run, where we're doing a number of shows for live golf, and live has started to partner up now with the PGA. So, they are coming around to enhancing the world of golfing. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool just to see us being able to perform for the audience that's coming out for the golf tournaments. I didn't know that there was any type of excitement aside from when you win in golf, so now to be able to see them have some form of entertainment going on, I'm really happy for this part.
No doubt. If you're not familiar with the live golf, that's the new. I think the new used to be PGA. I don't know if the PGA is still alive or still around, but live is
Yeah. So actually, live is the Saudi Arabia league, right? So the Saudis came in and created their own golf tournament, and then they actually started to pay our golfers, who they claim to be some of the best in the world, in America, like hundreds of millions of dollars for a season. Wow. Things that, some of these golfers were like, I'm not passing that up. That's lifetime money, And then the PGA, they took offense to that, that these guys were throwing around that kind of money and stuff like that. So they started to actually either fine or try to ban some of their own beloved golfers, telling them that if they were to enter into that league for that substantial amount of pay, that they could never come back to the PGA. They could never come back to playing in America and stuff like that. Some of them were like, yeah, well, okay.
Right. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, they've been probably golfing and making probably $1 million or $2 million, and now you have the overseas now saying, listen here, how much you making? 2.5 million. Okay, how about we give you 25 million? You think I'm gonna say, nah? It's business. I mean, come on, it's a business. It's a business. Some people might. I mean, of course, I've been following the media, to an extent, and listening to some of the players that say, nah, they're not going over to the Saudis. They're gonna stay PGA. But they making it seem like the ones that going over to the Saudi league, they're sellouts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay,
and which is,
all right,
that's just a typical way of someone doing business and wanting your talent to stay within their business. They will downplay you, downgrade you, do all types of things to make you not want to go over to the other side, but eventually, as you can see, it didn't work out for them. It did not work out. So now they eventually decided to now join forces, and now you have the live and PGA working together now. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool just to see all of them working together now.
Money talks. Money talks.
Money talks.
Basically. But basically, I mean, let's keep it 100 now. Where would you see, I mean, all the listeners that are listening tonight, would you ever see Benny D and Akon, or Akon and DJ Benny D at a PGA or live golf course? The headliner for entertainment.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Different. Money talks. You know what I'm saying? You're building your portfolio. You like, hey, whether y'all like it or not, we getting paid, basically.
Correct.
You know what I'm
Correct.
saying?
Correct.
Uncle Sam gonna get his, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you gotta pay your taxes. So it's a win-win situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Why would you sit down and be for 5 years? It's like a job. You making $52,000 a year, and then now other companies say, listen, how much you make? Okay, we're gonna double that. We're gonna get you $102,000. You think I'll say, well, I've been here for 10 years making 52,000, but you want to start me off with 102?
Yeah.
Peace. I'm out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real. I mean,
And now
come on now.
but that company now, they would say, "Oh, nah. We value you over here at this company that you've been with for 10 years,
Right.
even though we're only paying you $52,000 a year." You know what I'm saying? Knowing I really could have been paying you 100 or something thousand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
That's how
that's
much you
just the
work.
nature of the beast. Yeah, that's the nature of the beast. You know what I mean?
And
People will
and that's to talk, since we're talking about sports today, this morning on Good Morning America, they was talking about how the WNBA they're about to change the game, because now you have these elite players now making way less money than the NBA. They might not be on that same level. However, they got to make it at least standard that at least the starting salary in the WNBA should be at least $1 million starting salary. It can't be $75,000 for a player that is breaking records in the collegiate field. You know what I'm saying? And now you want to just pay her 75, where she was making millions of dollars as an NIL player. You see what I'm saying? So they got
and I'm assuming you're speaking about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese and them girls.
Right.
So what I'll say to this, because one of my closest friends is Angel McCartry, right? And Angel was the #1 drafted player to the WNBA in 2009. Now I brought her down to St. Thomas and to St. Croix a few times for some of my events. She's also one of the sponsors for this year's kickball tournament. But I like to have realistic conversations with her and with anyone else that speak in that notion, right? On that topic. And the thing is, they're asking for more money, but if we're not getting the revenue coming back, if we're not getting the jersey sales, if we're not getting the attendance to be able to pay that type of money, or even the TV deals, right? Because now if you add television into it, you have more, you're looking for the viewership.
More viewers.
Right. But if we're not getting the viewership like we're getting for the guys or whatever is the case, then the money will never be the same until now they've figured out a way to start raising up their players, right? Coming from college. So now, for the first time in a long time, you have some really exciting players in the WNBA, your Caitlin Clark and your Angel Reese. The way that they've been able to market these girls, now there's an excitement that's coming in, along with other players that are in the league already right now. Now it's starting to boost up. So sure, now the conversation has got to change, because now we're getting more eyes to it. There's more dollars being paid for it. People are now buying jerseys. They're excited to watch the games. The college game was one of the most viewed. I think it was like 18 million people that viewed the game with Caitlin Clark, and who did they play? I think UConn. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you have that type of excitement, if you can market the thing correctly and people want to see this thing, then sure, pay them correctly. You know what I'm saying? But we have to make sure that we're being fair and honest when we speak on viewership and attendance and want of the product. You see what I'm saying?
Let me just chime in now. Check this out. Let's be honest with me. Just me and you talking now. Tim Duncan, he's my favorite player. He's a Virgin Islander. You know what I'm saying? I would always pick, if anyone have to ask me what's your starting five, Tim Duncan will always be one of my starting five. But anyway, how many times as a Virgin Islander fan, how many times have we seen Tim Duncan on TV? be honest now, only playoff games. Am I right? We might see him during the season. You know what I'm saying? If he playing like an elite team, like the Lakers, you know what I'm saying, the Boston Celtics, et cetera, et cetera. Other than that, the only time we would see Tim Duncan on TV is playoff time. But check this out now. This season coming up now, Caitlin Clark now on the Indiana Fever team. Guess who's on the Indiana Fever? Aaliyah Boston. Mm-hmm. Aaliyah Boston going to be on TV. Now, out of the 40 games they're going to play this year, they have 36 out of the 40 games going to be televised on TV. So now we going to see our homegrown champion, Aaliyah Boston, on TV, guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So the reason why I'm saying that is the game is changing. These girls are changing the game slowly but surely. They're going to get to a point where when they have a collective bargaining agreement where, listen, coming in, you're going to make at least $1 million starting. You know what I'm saying? And then, of course, whatever deals they make with these corporate businesses, NIL, you know what I'm saying? That's going to boost them even higher. But, I mean, it's changing, and I like that. I haven't been to a Hawks game this season, but I'm definitely going to the WNBA game. I went last year, and I'm definitely going this year, maybe more than once, because I'm like, yo, these girls making me, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm excited to see their games, not just on TV, but in person. You know what I'm saying? So the game is changing, and I'm really happy for them.
I've been around the game for a while now with Angel, right? So once me and Angel became friends, I was brought in as a practice player for the Atlanta Dream team. Because the girls they can't play against girls. They have to play against men for whatever reason. I think it's part of the way the system is for the WNBA. I think it's kind of like you're coaching. If you're coaching girls to come in, you can't do that.
Right.
So they only play against men. So Angel had me come in, and I became a practice player for the Atlanta Dream while Angel was playing for the Dream. So I've been around these young ladies.
Andrew McCarthy.
Andrew McCarthy, yeah. So I've been around these girls for some years. They can really ball. They can really play. But again, just like you mentioned with Tim Duncan. Now, Tim Duncan and the Spurs, the San Antonio Spurs, were able to win 5 championships while having Timmy there, right?
Right.
But as you say, they weren't always televised. Even though they were winning championships, they weren't always televised because of the market that they were in.
Right.
They weren't a quote unquote big market like your Miami, your Chicago, New York, LA Lakers, that type of stuff, right? So you had Boston Celtics, you had those type of teams that they're gonna get the television views all the time. These other markets, your OKC, Sacramento Kings, you're not really gonna see these teams playing ball. Like that, you know what I'm saying? But they end up doing things that excite the viewers or the basketball goers, who want to go to the games, and then things start boosting up. It's no different from Golden State. Golden State was a secondary market.
Yeah. And they were able to the top 5. They're the top 5 most expensive team. Yeah.
But keep in mind, marketing is what turned that over. It wasn't just Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. It was the Splash Brothers. They made the Splash Brothers a thing.
Okay. Yes, marketing.
Something that you're like, oh, what was this Splash Brothers thing I keep hearing about? And now with the marketing of that, now they're the most elite shooters you've ever seen in your life. Now I'm like, oh yeah, for real, I want to see that. I want to see the Splash Brothers do their thing. And then with the Splash Brothers, they can now become their own individuals. Steph Curry,
Klay
Thompson, and then now the team gelling together, doing what they needed to do. So it's really all in the marketing, and which is why I keep mentioning your Caitlin Clark and your Angel Reese, because even though Angel Reese got drafted 7th, right?
Right.
While watching how they were marketed while playing in the college, you would think it would have been a battle between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese for the number 1 draft.
Right.
So these are things that they do to make sure that you can tune in. It's all in the marketing, you know what I'm saying? And all this stuff is going to carry on, like you say, right into the WNBA now, which is why the Indiana Fever automatically now, out of 40 games, have 36 or 34.
36.
Now they're already guaranteed to have 36 televised games, and now our homegrown Alea Boston will benefit from that also. So a little thing on that. I remember one time when I did my Luminate bike ride in St. Croix, right? So when I go to St. Croix, man, the community there is so openly helpful to anything happening with the Demus Foundation, right? They're like, man, Benny, whatever you need, let us know. It'll be done, right? So I got a call from the chief of police, and the chief told me, Benny, if you can, go ride your bike or drive your car on the route that you want to do your bike ride. Any potholes that you see, you take a picture of it, send it to me, and it'll be taken care of by the time you do your bike ride.
Wow.
So I'm like, okay, cool. So I go, I get Pumper. I said, Pumper, let's go ride our bikes on this route. Let's see what it feels like, if we can do it, if it's going to be easy for the elderly, if it's going to be easy for the kids. Plus, we want to make sure we have proper safety. We want to make sure that we can take pictures of all the potholes that we may have on the route. Did that, sent it in. Public Works came out, boom, within one night, done. All potholes filled. Do you know there were complaints that came back, right? And here's the complaint. So all the time we have these potholes and we're complaining, nobody fixes it. But now Benny D comes with his bike ride and they automatically fix it. For me, I was like, I'm getting to a point of Caitlin Clark and Alea Boston. It doesn't matter. The end goal, goal was, let's get the road fixed. It doesn't matter who did it or how it was done, right? We got it fixed. So a problem got solved, whether it was by my celebrity came in to help remedy an issue that we had in the community, or the community themselves were able to rise up and speak on something, and the government heard them and they were able to fix an issue, right? Either which way, something was remedied, right? But then they still made a complaint out of it that, oh, it's only when Benny D came in for his bike ride is when they were able to fix the road. Now, let's go back to the WNBA. Imagine if Alea Boston was to say, oh, now y'all want to televise my games. I was the #1 draft pick
last year.
And only because you got Caitlin Clark now is why y'all want to now televise our games. Does it matter? No. Hey, you're going to be on TV 36 out of 40 times. Make the best of it.
Make the best of it.
It didn't matter whether it was...
If she shine every game, you think they're going to say, okay, well, we televise them 36, let's go to another team. No.
Right.
They're going, if they see the viewership going up and up and up and up, they definitely, it's like a season 2. Hey, you're booked for another 36 game next season. You see what I'm saying? So make the best of it. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
So now that team now becomes must-see TV.
Right.
Right? Because not only did we decide to give them 36 out of 40 games televised, but they're actually good. And which is what happened with the Golden State Warriors. The Golden State now became
It wasn't on TV.
Good.
It wasn't on TV.
They were not. They were not televised. Nope.
It wasn't on TV. Sacramento only started game when Chris Webber came and you know what I'm saying? But before then, they wasn't televised.
Correct. And then after he left, the team went back down and stopped televising them again.
Right. Same thing with Washington. Remember Washington? Washington started getting games televised when Jordan came. When Jordan left, team just went back into darkness. Yeah. So
that's the nature of the
beast. It's a business. It's a business.
It's a business.
Yeah. It's a business.
And sometimes I feel like we, the public, have to figure out how to understand the business,
right,
so that we can be able to benefit from that. So sometimes I always say to people, and which is where we're going to go with the Demus Foundation, sometimes you need someone to come in and help to bring more eyes to a situation. So maybe they're not hearing you, Russ. Maybe you're pounding your fist on the table over and over for time, and they're not hearing you. And the minute you say, you know what, man, let me call my classmate, Benny D. Let me tell Benny D about this issue I've been having for however many years. Let me see if there's anything that he can help me with. Right. And the minute that you're able to make the call, oh, Russ, yeah, I got you. No problem. We'll take care of that tomorrow. It's like, wait, what? You know what I'm saying? But that's just the nature of the beast. Sometimes we just have to figure out how not to so much so get angry about a situation, but what can we do? What can we do to get it done? So if it means for us to partner, right, then that's what it means. Let's do it.
Listen, I'm so glad that we getting to see our homegrown on TV 36 games out of 40. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad. I'm like, yo, I'm thinking like, I just hope that one of the games that I'm going to is televised. Best believe I want us to be out there with our VI flag. You see what I'm saying? We're going to make the best of it. We going to make, that's why I'm like, look, I'm rallying up my peeps here in Atlanta, like, look, we down or what? Are we going to the game? Because you know when we go to the game, we're going to show up. They're going to be like in the front, like, who these people is? You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, because guess what? They're going to want us back next year. It doesn't matter if it's our away game for Leah. They're gonna they're gonna be like, look, we need them people back here next year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But keep in mind, we started doing that last year. We every time, whenever Aaliyah will come to Atlanta, we were going to the games. We're making sure we're at the games because we want to support. And the VI section is like,
we were heavy.
You gonna see us.
We were heavy. Hey, listen, we were loud. We were loud. We were heavy and we were loud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's what we want. Because we like, shit, we going to be at ESPN too? Oh, yeah. We gonna make sure that even if it's a little 5-10 seconds, we going to make sure we going to be seen. You know,
they're going to see our flag.
We're going to make the best of it. Trust me. And that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about. They don't understand marketing.
Aaliyah have friends. Aaliyah have friends. Yeah, we here.
Yeah, we here. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of marketing, the back, that sign, I mean, I'm like, wow, no, that's hot. That's hot. The Benetton sign, I'm like, look, you were the only guy from St. Thomas that have a Benetton tattoo on your body. You always represent Benetton. To see you have a light in the back, I'm like, shit, I need to have a JMO back here, man. Take down my Muhammad Ali and put my JMO.
I'm actually in the home theater, so it says Benny Demus Theater, so you can see it now.
Oh shit! Okay. I see it. Yeah. I see it.
You know, so
nice.
Yeah, so it's just a nice little touch. It was and it can change different colors and stuff too.
Oh shit! No, you know
what I'm saying?
Hey, you better go back to that color, the maroon. Go back to the maroon. The maroon. Go back to the I think I'm home now. I'm home now.
Yeah, it was this was a gift to me from my good friend from Tortola, Mr. Kissinger Mercer, you know, of West Bank Records.
Yeah.
You know, he seen that I was building something here at the house, and he was like, "Man, Benny, you know what? I'm gonna give you a finishing gift."
Yeah,
You know,
nice.
and you know, yeah, he got this for me. So thank you to Kissinger for that.
No doubt.
Tortola in the
Good
building,
people, man. I mean, he looking out for good people. You know what I'm saying,
yeah,
Benny D.
yeah.
Like I keep telling people, man, Benny D probably don't remember this, but Benny D was our DJ, my DJ for my class. You know what I'm saying? Every time we play, well, Benny D and his brother, your brother Francis,
yeah.
They was our DJ, man. Whether we playing for the cut day at Maintenance Bay, up VI Taxi Association, Benny D and his brother, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So we go way back, man. Way back.
You know, I've been DJing since 1987. I was in the 4th grade. Is when my brother started teaching me how to DJ, and you know, it was a hobby for him, and I was able to make it into a career of mine. You know, up to now, I still DJ. So, you know, amongst other things, because of course I do many other things now, as I've grown with my skill and knowledge and celebrity. I've been able to go into other fields and be an asset to a lot of other things. You know what I'm saying? So I've been really happy about that, man.
Bro, you've been putting in that work, man. Benny D, you've been putting in that work, yo. I remember when you used to do the little mix on what's the guy on the morning show? The Yankee dude.
Robert Luke.
Luke. You used to do the
Robert
mix.
Luke, yeah. I used to do the morning mix.
The morning mix. I remember you used to play at one of the clubs home. Was it Insomnia? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You put in that work, man. You know what I'm saying? So to see you, your flowers now, and now you're giving back. You know what I'm saying? That's what I really like, man. People don't understand that whatever you receive, God receive, you always have to give back. You know what I mean? It don't have to be about money. You giving back, God gonna continue to bless you, man. So that's why we are here tonight talking about the Demus Foundation. Tell us a little bit about the Demus Foundation, how you started, how this whole idea came about.
So the idea for the Demus Foundation really came about from the philanthropy that I've been doing. I've always been figuring out ways that I could give back, give my services to different things. I have a lot of classmates that I grew up with that became school teachers, you know, so they're still prominent on island. And me, I became this thing, right, that was very well known. So I started saying to myself, man, maybe I could use my name and fame in some way to help out some of my classmates who have become teachers speaking to their students, right? So I started just calling them up and telling them, hey, man, I want to fly home, of course, on my own dime, and come to your class and speak to your kids. And their minds were blown like, wait, what? You got time for that? And you want to talk to the kids here? Man, they need something like that, you know? Just some form of inspiration. So I ended up starting to do that for a number of years. And this was just me saying to myself, when I was in their positions, in whether it was elementary, junior high, or high school back home, I wished the celebrities that I seen on TV would come to my class and speak to me, speak to the class, and just talk to us about how they did something, where they came from, how they came up, what turned over for them, how they got to where they're at, and how do they maintain what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like if I was ever given an opportunity to be in that position, I would give back in that particular way. You see what I'm saying? So I was doing this thing for years, right? But I never had a name for it. And I think as I started to do more and more and get more and more recognized in the community, you know, other business-minded people start telling me, man, Benny, you know, if you can create a name for this thing that you're doing, you know, people will want to, you know, rally around you, support it, and stuff like that. but I never thought about it in that way. I was just like, yeah, I'm just Benny that's doing stuff for my peoples. You know what I mean? And as time went along, I started saying, man, you know, I think one of the coolest thing would be my name, just, you know, Benny Demus.
Right.
But of course, I didn't want to put the Benny Demus fully in there. And I just happened to come up with the Demus Foundation as a foundation, and just, you know, figuring out different ways that I could be able to give back to the community. Now I have a name for it. Now people can support the thing that I'm doing. And, you know, I can now start sponsoring people, sponsoring teams, sponsoring classes, or just different things. And that's what every year I would just think about something else, something new that I could do, and which is how we ended up getting to the kickball game, and which is, it happened by chance, right? Because me and my good friend Wally Cat, we just clowning around on Facebook, start talking about marbles our first year, and just talk about, you know, you was never a better marble player than I. And he feels like he was a better marble player than me. And, you know, both of us from these two different schools. And I'm like, but how could you be better than me and you are going to CAHS? It just doesn't make sense. There's no one physically, the physical body going to CAHS and wearing those colors, it doesn't allow you to be better than someone that went to Idorican and that's a Devil Ray. Physically, your body cannot maintain that type of pressure.
Shots fired.
Yeah, so I now had to prove to him and show him how much better Idorican is than Charlotte and Marley, chicken hawks that can't swim and get their feathers plucked constantly, right? So we ended up playing a game of marbles, and when we came out for the marble game, though, I said, meet me at Griffith Park, 5 p.m. Let's see what's up. And when we came down one carnival year, I think this was like 2017, man, I seen about 30 or 40 people that came to the park.
Right.
And I was like, some of the people, I was like, wait a minute, what are you doing here? They're like, man, I came down to see the marble game.
Yeah,
you guys hyped it up so much,
man,
on Facebook.
Yeah.
That, you know, marketing. Yeah. Man, you guys hyped it up so much that, you know, we wanted to see what it was about.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. We played the game. I lost. He won. He cheated. He tripped me up, you know.
And I believe that.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I believe that.
Tripped me up in marbles.
So how did the transition happen from marbles to kickball now?
So here we go. So what I did now is, when me and him finished playing our game, I said, hey, now let's get everybody else involved. Here's some marbles for you, all the kids that were around. Let's give them all marbles and let's play a game. I really just wanted the kids to feel a little bit of what we felt when we were coming up playing marbles outside.
Right.
Because that's a big issue that we have in today's day and age, is a lot of kids now are not necessarily outside. They don't play the games that we play anymore. They don't do the things that we used to do as a community in our neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? This was neighborhood stuff that we did.
Right.
So I was just trying to bring back a bit of that nostalgia to the community that was around. So after playing those games, I start brainstorming and saying, man, you know, how can I get more people involved? I just want more people to be able to do this. And I don't think marbles is the way for me to go with this. And it just popped into my head, kickball. And I said, yo, we could get like 10 people on each side. That's 20 people that we could have playing kickball.
Right.
So I called some of my friends. I ain't going to say their names right now. I ain't gonna say their names, but I called some of my friends and I said, yo, I have this idea. I think next year what we're going to do is let's play kickball. Both of them gave me the same answer at 2 different times.
No.
But when you sound so sure, what grown up want to play any kids game? Play kickball. You crazy? And I was like, man, I should have known my idea, but I really feel good about this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you feel good, yeah.
So as I brainstorm more on it, I said, nah, you know what? I'm going to go with this kickball thing. And I say, marketing again. I say, watch what I'm going to do. You see how did I do the NBA draft? Did I pick a person to play on a team?
On a team, yeah.
I call Wally and I say, Wally, this is what it is we're going to do. We're going to pick who we want in the community. We have 10 picks. Each of us have 10 picks. And I say, every day, me and you are going to go on Facebook and make a video and say the name of the person that we pick.
Right.
Now, when we pick this person, we're going to get a person to now make a video, because if you know, when you get drafted to the NBA or even WNBA, as we just now watched,
right? You go to Twitter.
Well, not just no, we didn't have Twitter back then, right? I mean, we did, but what they do is after they walk up on stage, shake hands with the commissioner, and they come off stage, there's someone there to interview them. Hey, man, so how does it feel to be the #1 draft pick? So now I made each player that got picked, I say, hey, make a video because you're now going to be the #3 pick to Team Benny Demus. You're going to be the #5 pick to Team Wally Cat. You're going to be, so each person was able to make their own video. Listen, Russ, by the time they got to pick #5, my same friends that told me, who want to play kickball? Yo, they calling me like, yo, you have people go down here going crazy like, yo, if Benny don't pick me, I'm gonna feel crazy. So now the marketing of it started to grow from that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And here we go. Now we have something that we could really push forward with. People got excited by the way we were picking who was going to get picked. Oh man, who ain't got picked to play? Who ain't played yet? All of those are different things that turn into something more and more exciting. Now, we got the kickball game going. We say, okay, yeah, we're going to do the kickball. 2 teams, Team Wally Cat, Team Benny Demus. We're playing for almost like the battle of the schools, pretty much. But I quickly got out of the battle of the schools because what I didn't want is to only pick players from who went to Idorican school on a team and only players who went CHS. I wanted to mix it up because I felt like now we're getting to a point now where it's more about the community. So let's get more people involved in the community from anywhere, because then we have people from St. Peter and Paul playing. We have Antilles alum playing.
Even people from the States.
Even people from the States may end up playing, right? And this is in the early. So we ain't gone too far yet, but I'm just thinking of, let's not make it so much so about the school anymore, right? It's not just me and Wally Cat. Yeah, it's now the community. So I'll say this. So one day before the kickball game, I got a call from who's now my friend. I didn't know him then, but from Jason Charles. Okay. And at this time, Jason Charles was working with Alpine, right?
Right.
And Jason Charles said, man, Benny D, I've been seeing what you're doing online, and I think that's a really cool thing. I want to donate some money to what you're doing. I was like, what? No. Money? No. I don't want nobody's money. For what? All we doing is playing kickball. He said, man, just donate it to a nonprofit organization then. And I'm like, what's a nonprofit organization? This is how green I was to the whole concept of everything that I was doing.
Evolving, everything evolving, yeah.
Everything evolving. I just wanted to do something for my people. That's all. I just wanted to use my name and my fame to give back in some way. But I was just thinking on bringing everyone together to play, right?
Right.
So then I started saying, how do I get important people in the community to play in this game that the community can now view in a different way,
Come on,
in a different
support.
light.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was my main goal in the beginning. But by the time Jason Charles came in and said, he wanted to donate this thing, and I was like, man, listen, I don't know what to do with that. He said, listen, just play a game and we'll pick a nonprofit organization, we'll donate the money to them. And I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
And we did that. But then now, of course, I have to now do my research. What is that? How does that go? What can we do with that? Man, that was a really cool thing by donating this money to some people that they can do some good with the money. And that started really turning things over. Then I started to say, now I know what to do with the money, to do this, to do that. How can things elevate? And then it became a much more structured thing that I was doing. Of course, once I started involving my wife, Ebony, into the fold, then she was like, okay, listen, Carnival is my vacation time. But if I'm going to help you with this stuff, there's a few things that we're going to need. We're going to start needing staff because we're going to start needing help, because she started noticing from the year 2 how many people were now attracted.
Gravitating to what you're doing. Right.
Started saying, listen, we're going to have to start getting help from other people, So that turned into a thing. The Demus Foundation was created by year 2. We didn't have it by year 1. We had it by year 2. Excuse me. And then everything really started to move from there. Then we really started clicking. Now we're in year 6, and now we're giving away thousands of dollars to different organizations. Last year we gave away $3,000 to my guy Jed. And what I like to do is not just nonprofit organizations I want to give monies to or give help to. I like to watch the community. I like to see who's doing what in the community. And I always say to myself, man, when I recognize that, I say, yeah, I want to pour into that because that person is doing the right thing within the community. You know what I'm saying? And last year when I see Jed, he does this, the Mamba Mentality basketball tournament.
Okay.
And I said, man, I really love that you're, getting people to come out to UVI gym. You got all these teams coming from St. Croix and Tortola to play in your tournament. Man, that is something I would love to help that keep going. You know what I'm saying? So so I donated to that. But aside from that, I've donated to I just draw a blank.
Yeah. Listen, let me tell you something. That's good. That's good that you draw a blank because it's so many things you have done, bro. Like I always tell people, we paying attention. You don't bust your head or try to, because sometimes you might forget somebody because so many people that you help out and support and invest in and so forth. But we see it. We see it and we know it. You know what I'm saying? And Benny D, that is why I brought, like I said, your flowers are due. I'm waiting for the Virgin Islands to say, Benny D, you having the key for the city. You know what I'm saying? Your own ceremony for the key to the city. It's due, is well deserved. And hopefully, I'm hoping that it goes to the heirs tonight that does the whole the presentation or write up as a bill or whatever. I hope they're listening tonight. That I'm saying that Benny D, you've been doing a great job. One thing I like about what you do, you could have been anywhere in the world, Benny D, taking Demus Foundation, the Demus Foundation, anywhere in the world. You choose home and you keep it like how like things you're doing with things like where you growing up with, ride and bike, the luminate, the kickball, the marbles. That's what we like. That's things that we could relate to. You know what I'm saying? Not just the young, but and the old getting involved. You know what I'm saying? The kickball tournament. I mean, I'm fortunate to be one of the members for this year.
You're
And a lot
playing
of
this
people,
year.
hey Benny D, man, a lot of people been teasing me, man. When my friends and my family saw my name, they were like, "What?" They were like, wait. So they can't wait to come home to see me kick a ball. You know what I'm saying? They're hoping I look kind of crazy kicking the ball, but I got something for them. I've been working out now. I ain't saying that I'm gonna be kicking ass. I've been working out. Your boy ain't gonna be no slouch out there looking like he gonna be broken some bones, and you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate you reaching out and asking me, hey man, I would like you to be part of the kickball. I was like, sure. I mean, it's a done deal, and I truly appreciate that. But one thing I gotta ask you, I say, you know what? I'm gonna wait till tonight to ask you exactly this question because I didn't want to sound stupid. You know what I'm saying? Asking on the Facebook. You know what I'm saying? What is MEPSVI? I'm part of that team, but people was asking me what's that, and I'm like, you know what? I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know if it's an acronym for a business back home. I don't know if it's a team, like a little, street team or whatever. I don't know. So my question to you tonight is, I know it's kind of funny, but I'm part of the team MEPSVI. What's the acronym or what's what? Yeah.
So MEPSVI, and I have actually
MEPSVI. Okay, that's what they call MEPSVI. Okay.
MEPSVI. So I actually have the name, the what it is in my phone. I don't know if I back out of the Zoom, if you let me go into my notes for the kickball game for this year to see it, to be able to read it, because I call it MEP so much that I don't remember exactly what the thing.
Ebony, can you please post it on the Facebook Live? I'm reading, trying to read all the. I don't want Benny D to come out of the Zoom and then we lose him. You know what I'm saying? So Ebony, if you're listening, what is MEPS VI, or if you know, post it on the Facebook Live. I don't want to lose this call because the conversation is flowing, is interesting. And I mean, a lot of people ask me, what does it mean? And I'm like, I don't know. They're like, oh, you mean you don't know what team you want? I say, hey, Benny D doesn't pick me on the team. I don't care. I'm just glad to be part of the event.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? And of course, people are telling me they're going to kick my ass. They can't wait to play me. They're going to kick my ass and all that stuff, which is fine. But like I said, don't go out there thinking that I'm a slouch and then we end up beating. We end up being the champs because trust and believe, Benny D. If I end up being the champs for the kickball tournament this year,
they're gonna hear it.
Dog dead. No more teasing me for the Super Bowl, Falcons Super Bowl shit. I ain't want to hear none of that. I'm a champion. I'm a champion. You give a damn what y'all say. You know what I'm saying? Talk about the Falcons. No. Talk about the kickball, goddammit.
So MEPS VI is owned by my good friend David Whitaker. Me and David Whitaker met when he was he also owns this company called the Boston Pro, in which is a bodybuilding company.
Okay.
And me and Akon performed for this event in Boston, right? Okay. And when me and David met, we clicked immediately. What? Immediately clicked, right? Come to find out, this guy lived on St. Thomas. He's from Boston, but lives on St. Thomas. And I was like, which St. Thomas? Not the one in Jamaica, right? Yeah. Yeah. So, he was like, no, I actually live on St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. I'm like, yo, this is too crazy to know, and too coincidental. But we ended up meeting, getting really cool. And then, just in conversation, he starts, talking about the things that he has heard that I was doing already in the community. And it was so cool that we would end up working together by him booking Akon to perform at his event. And then me and him just struck up a very good friendship. and we kept on from there. Now he's created MEPS VI, in which again, hopefully somebody is able to put it up here.
I saw Aubrey McBean posted something, but somebody just put a laughing emoji. He said MEPS stand for Military Entrance Processing Station. I don't know if that's true.
I don't know if
that don't sound like it, right?
I don't think that's what it is, but it could be. I ain't too sure. But what I do know is, they
military. What?
Yeah. So they actually do a lot of work in the community with like camera works and stuff like that. So they do a lot of electronic stuff. And actually they were the first ones that wanted to sponsor for this year. MEPS VI was the very first ones that came in. And then of course West Bank, who was from last year.
Listen there. Let me say this here. I'm putting. I know Ivan Tumpoff. I know you're listening. I saw you on the live. You called me. You say don't kick my ass, and that's fine. You see me throwing no words, I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
All I told him, I said, don't slip, and we end up winning. I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna be in his ass. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be. It ain't nothing. He gonna. Listen, I'm gonna take my blows. He been teasing me for years, from 2017, since we lost. He been teasing my ass. All I tell him, don't slip up and let me win that kickball tournament.
Listen,
over.
Man. And what team Ivan on?
I think he on the winning team. He said the one last
year.
He
on the winning team.
Let me see. I think he's on is it Liberty? He's on Liberty. Liberty. Okay, he's on Liberty team. Yeah, Team Liberty.
So we have Team Liberty. Right. Team 3400, in which is Tehran Thomas, our Grammy winner, 2023 Songwriter of the Year. Yeah. So then we have Team West Bank Records, in which is Kissinger from out of Tortola, and then we have MEPS VI, which is David Whitaker. So I think we have some really stacked teams. All the teams looking real good. It's all balanced out. A lot of people are afraid of really two people when it comes to playing this kickball game. Two people, I'm gonna tell you right now: Pumper and Pressure. Because they always say Pumper is a real player. You know that boy plays soccer.
Yeah, so you play soccer. Let me see Pumper. Oh God, he's on Team Liberty. He's on the team with Tom Park.
Pumper, Liberty. Okay.
Yeah,
so he with Ivan.
Liberty.
Oh, so that's Ivan's secret weapon. He ain't a secret, but that's Ivan's weapon.
Yeah. Okay. Pressure is on Pogo team to run them team.
And
we also have Congresswoman Stacey Plaskett is playing.
Yes,
what?
Stacey is playing this year. But here's a fun fact.
Well,
Pressure has been on the winning team every single year that I've had the Benny Demus Carnival kickball game.
Okay, so Pressure is on team 340.
400.
Yeah.
So
he's on Tehran team. Yeah,
that's our Tehran team. So you got to be really careful with that one, because any team Pressure has been on has all won every single year.
They ain't winning. They ain't winning. I seen some of the names. They ain't winning. They ain't winning.
Yeah.
Team Liberty. Team Liberty. Team Liberty. Let me see. Team Liberty. Yeah.
Call the players. Name the players. Name them all.
Okay. So let me start off with my team.
Your team.
VI.
MEPS VI.
The military entrance positions. hey, don't. I'm just going based on what my cousin Butch said. He said that's what I don't know, man. I think I don't know. But anyway, team MEPS VI coach Rena Robinson. We have DJ Steven. We have the trendsetter Troy. Of course, yours truly, Russ Sills. We have Akil Lewis.
Hey.
Angie Prince. Coach Dougie. Coach Dougie. Yep. Okay. Bernice Bertrand.
Felix
London, don't pay me no mind. We got Felix out of St. Croix.
There we go.
Have Cisco. Now, is that Cisco the R&B artist, or this another Cisco?
Another Cisco. Another
Okay.
Cisco.
I saw Cisco like, wow, we got
No,
celebrity
another
up in this
Cisco.
joint. You know what I'm saying? We got Calamus Maduro. We have
Calamus,
Mike
okay.
Love. We got
Mike
Dre
Love.
Harris. We have Meloshello from the Vibes.
Yep, there
we
we
have
go.
Barney, Eugene, Barney.
You don't know.
We have Jaman out of Garden Street.
You don't
I
know
like my
Jaman.
team.
Yeah. This is Jaman.
I like
This
my team.
Jaman first year. This Jaman
And
first
this is
year.
my first year too. So we
That's your
good.
first, okay.
I think my team, you know what I'm saying, once we get hype up, we good. Okay.
Okay.
So now
Okay.
Team Liberty now.
Yes.
Team Liberty. That's why the service is sucks. Because the team Liberty that I'm gonna be talking bad about y'all. Team Liberty, the service sucks, and they got nothing but a bunch of sucks on this team. Okay, so we have Coach June, big up Rebel Gang. He's the coach. We got Pompa. We got Tree Rigger. He's
Trigger.
Trigger. Okay, he's a social media celeb. We have Tichelle Boss Lady Walters.
Okay.
We have Gabriel Steven.
Yeah.
We have Cami Freebris. Am I saying it correctly? Cami?
That's Camila Freebris.
Okay, we have Ivan Tompaff Williams. We have Kwesi Howard.
Kwesi, okay.
Yeah, we have Makita Turnbull.
Okay.
We have Tony Labit.
Tony Bonjovi.
Shaniqua, I hope I say that name correctly. Shaniqua Robinson.
Shaniqua Robinson, yes.
Okay,
she was Carnival Queen for St. Croix one year.
Oh, we got
Carnival Queen. She's royalty.
Oh. Hey, make sure, don't take off your nails, Shaniqua. Keep your nails on. We need you with your nails on and them fake tips on the bottom. Keep them tips on and them nails on. We really need you to be in pump and circumstance come kickball tournament.
There you go. There you
All
go.
right, so we have Albert Peterson.
Okay.
Jed Mamba. Kia White. And we have Adito Garnett.
Deets. Okay, good Deets, my guy Deets. Okay, big up Deets.
Yeah, all right. That team, you know, yeah, all right.
Some players, though. They got some players.
That team look like looking me around, but me ain't scared. All right,
okay.
so team 3400, 3400, Big Pogo, my classmate. Pogo, big up yourself. He's the coach. And then, of course, we have the Grammy Award winner, Songwriter of the Year, Teron Thomas, Rock City.
Teron Thomas, yeah.
We have Crystal Marie.
Okay.
We have the Congresswoman of the USVI, Stacey Plaskett.
Hey,
we have Delhi Banger. Delhi.
Big up Delhi.
Big up Delhi. We have Pressure Bus Pipe. We have Commissioner Cal White. Cal, I think Cal is too tall for this kickball thing. You know what I'm saying? I can't see a 6'4" guy bending down to kick the ball. He's not a threat. Yeah. Cal ain't a threat. I ain't worried about Cal.
Now, so you know the bones don't work the same.
Cal gotta understand this is kickball. This ain't basketball.
Right.
Is that different? You know what I'm saying? Cal, stay in your lane, man. Stay in Arnold's retreat with that tournament over there. But kickball, that's not for you. Stay out of big people business, okay?
There you go.
We have Can Davis.
Okay.
Can
Big
Davis.
Can.
We have DJ Tech 12.
Okay.
Malik Technique.
DJ Tech 12 is actually Jada Kingdom's DJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because of course, I have Jada Kingdom booked to perform in St. Thomas this year.
St. Thomas, no doubt. Okay,
so we got it. I have Tech 12.
Hey, DJ Tech 12, listen to me and listen to me very carefully. I think you need to bow out because this game is Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Jada Kingdom performing Thursday night. So if you mash up yourself, you don't want to be no good for Jada Kingdom Thursday. So I think you need to just tell Benny D, hey man, I can't do it. And we understand.
You gotta check yourself.
We gonna
understand. You gotta check yourself.
Yeah.
But
we understand.
I think you asking for him to bow out is to your advantage. So no, he gonna play. He gonna play.
I'm looking out for him. You know what I'm saying? You gotta look. I looking out. So I think you need to bow out. You still got time. Call Benny D and tell him, hey man, I can't do it. Benny D will understand. So DJ Tech 12, stay in your lane. Then we get Malik Technique. I don't know why Malik tried to parentheses his name Technique. What kind of technique do you do, Malik? You know what I'm saying? Do you got kickball technique, Malik? So don't come at the kickball field trying to say I have technique. Your name is Malik.
You know.
Your mom didn't name you Technique. So
I just want to let you know.
That name them Benny D, you should have just erase that name there, because he ain't got no technique. I know
just want to let you know. Technique win last year with Team
Whatever,
MDM.
Man. Whatever.
So
Was it
MVP? He's last year's champion.
Was he the MVP? Was he the MVP? If he wasn't the MVP, technique, get out of here, man. We ain't got time for that.
We haven't started doing MVPs yet, but that soon come.
But this year we're gonna have an MVP. I ain't
there
saying nothing, no. Like I say, don't let me win this kickball tournament, because I'm telling y'all, hey, me with my t-shirt, my buck t-shirt, my dirty swimming trunks, whatever, and my kickball shoes, I got up in the village with that trophy. I'm telling y'all gonna say this dude acting brand new. I don't care. I just win a tournament. I want to let y'all know that I'm the kickball tournament winner. So y'all can stop teasing me about the Falcons 2017. Okay, I'm just saying. So don't let me win. But anyway,
I like the confidence.
The names. We have Mario Brooks. Mario Brooks, he's a police officer. Is that a police officer?
Yes.
Stay in the lane, partner.
Yes.
Stay in the lane. You can't come there in uniform.
Don't get a ticket now, Russ.
You can't come there with uniform and try to play kickball. Partner, we ain't playing with steel toe. We play with sneakers. So if you come in there with your gun belt and try to think that you're gonna get the referees them shook, now, partner. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. We have the third. Okay. R&B singer or a rapper or Virgin Island singer, third. The third, listen here, man. The kickball, we need you to, you're going to be performing for Carnival. That's another thing. We don't need you to be on the field. Brother man, we don't want you to get hurt. So I think you need to call Benny D.
Is a real player. Russ, Todd is a real player.
I see you have some long braids. The third, you got some long braids. The French tongue dot gonna get your hair. You don't gonna have time to wash your hair and braid it because you're performing in the village. I think you need to bow out. You know what I'm saying? So the third, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. We have now Jen O'Neill. Who is Jen O'Neill?
Jen O'Neill is...
Who's Jen O'Neill?
Jen O'Neill is probably third in command after the governor. So let's make sure you be very cautious when you're speaking on Jen O'Neill.
Jen O'Neill, listen
Be
here.
very cautious.
Governor Bryan gonna be doing his walks around his carnival. You need to be next to the governor. You don't need to be playing kickball. I think you need to call Benny D as well and tell him, listen there, Benny D, I would love to play, but I can't play. So that's three. This team right here, alone, three people.
Every year,
I don't know.
Every year, the governor will come to the kickball game, just so you know. So she getting that energy.
No.
She getting the energy of the governor coming down.
No. Jen, you need to work, make sure our commander-in-chief is safe. So I don't think you need to be playing kickball. So that's three people that's questionable. We have next is Lil Pogo. The tantrum I see Lil Pogo had on and that feel last year because he lose. He looked like he's a sore loser. So Lil Pogo, check yourself. This is a big man business here, you know. This ain't 20 on and older. This is 35 and older type of game here. Check yourself. So if you're gonna be a sore loser, I don't think you need to be playing either. BV, who is BV?
BV, our superstar singer, BV.
BV. If you're performing for Carnival, I don't think you need to be doing this here. You're jeopardizing, you're going to hurt yourself.
You're on vacation.
You're on vacation? That even worse. You don't need to be playing kickball. You need to be spectator, cheering to run on and this and that. So that's about 5 people on this team is questionable. I ain't scared about this team. And of course, last but not least, we have Will Smith. Wilbert, I think that's fireman Wilbert. I think he just retired.
Customs.
Oh, custom?
Yeah.
Make it even worse. We gonna kick Wilbert, we gonna kick your ass and then and don't take it personal, because when I'm flying back to Atlanta, don't come stopping me at customs saying I have contraband. I have contraband in my bag.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Don't harass me.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
So Wilbert, if you get your ass kicked, don't stop me come Monday telling me, oh, let me check your bag. Where you coming from? How many fruits and mango you got in my bag? No, don't harass me.
He'll find
The
the trophy. He's gonna take the trophy.
Just leave me be. So
he'll end up taking the trophy.
That's 5 people on that team. I ain't scared of. Team 340, 3,400. Get out of here, man. We ain't got time for that, man. Get out of here. And of course, we have now Team West Banks.
Yeah.
When I saw this name West Bank record, I said, what kind of hip hop thing this thing is? What kind of hip hop? You know what I'm saying? What kind of hip hop? This is Caribbean kind of kickball. West Bank record. Sheniko Fred, Continental, he's the coach. So now some of these people I don't even know. The only person I see on this team is Timo. Timo, if you want to come on MEPS VI, let me know. We have a t-shirt for you. Anyway, we have Vernon Arajo.
Okay.
Vernon Arajo.
That's the big man for King of the Wing. That's the big man for King of the Wing.
He sound like he don't play cricket, so I ain't even worried about he. Kevin Henry.
Yeah.
Partner, your name is Kevin or Kevy? Let me know. You sound your team, your name sound confused. I ain't worrying about you.
Careful, he's an officer now. Careful, he's an officer.
Kevy Henry, get out of here. Banco Bismol. What the hell is it? Pepto Bismol?
That's a super rapper Banco from Tartola. That's my Dukes.
Partner, we play kickball, you know. We eating boiled fish with mayo sauce. Hey, this is big. This listen here, partner. I don't Banco Bismol. Your name sound like Pepto Bismol, partner. I think you're in the wrong game, man. I think you need to talk to Benny D and tell him, you know what? Partner was right. I need to be part of this here. Banco Bismol, Pepto Bismol. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we have Timo Thomas. Big up yourself. Like I said, Timo, if you're listening, check Benny D. We have an extra shot for MEPS VI. You can always come on our team. You know what I'm saying? We could do a video shoot there one time. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yourself. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we have Celeb Press the Button. I done.
Yeah.
What Celeb Press
the Button is the engineer extraordinaire from Tartola once again. So when you're hearing these young artists doing them on thing now, and you're hearing their music sounding crisp and clean, you're gonna hear that tag says Celeb, press the button. That's Celeb. That's my Dukes right there. Yeah.
Celeb, press the button.
Yeah.
Well, I coming out there, you ever went to Office Max and they have that big red thing? Every time he come up to kick the ball, I'll press the button. I'll press the button. I said, partner, you're supposed to be in retail. You don't need to be out there kicking the ball. You know what? You need to talk to Benny D. I asked Benny D, you really think I should be playing this game? I think you don't need to be pressing the button and still kicking the ball. Get out of here, man. Chrissy, who's Chrissy? Chrissy, that sounds like a girl. I ain't gonna go hard on you. Chrissy, you sound like you grew up in up on the hill. You know what I'm saying?
She did go to Charlotte and Mali, so yeah, she is one of those.
You're not a threat, Chrissy. You're not a threat.
Help herself. She really can't help herself.
Okay, all right. She can't help herself.
Her fault.
Okay, so we got Hugo Hodge.
I blame her.
We got Hugo Hodge. Hugo, I ain't gonna crack on you because I want you, I still gonna be supporting your business, Zanzibar, so I'm gonna need free runs of drink. So I ain't gonna crack on you. But after the game, I'm gonna talk about you. You know what I'm saying? But for right now, I coming home. I want to go Zanzibar, got a little free drinks here and there. You know what I'm saying? So I gonna walk it.
Lightly.
After Thursday, after Wednesday night, Thursday, I crack it on you, partner.
Yeah.
You don't need to be on West Bank record. You're supposed to be on MEPS VI.
There you go.
But anyway, I digress. We're going to talk about it after the game. Then we have DJ Yowdy. Yowdy, big up yourself. Virgin Island. DJ out of Atlanta, but he from hailing from the Virgin Island. Big up Yowdy.
Yep.
I ain't going to talk about Yowdy.
Not a massive.
The only thing I'm going to say about Yowdy, when you come out there to pick the ball, take off your glasses. That's all I gotta say. Take off your glasses, Yodi. We're not DJing out there. So don't go out there with your glasses on and try to bust a move and kick your ball. That's all I'm gonna say for Yodi. So pick up yourself, okay? We have Vaughn Turnbull. Is he related to Charles Turnbull? I mean Vaughn Turnbull. I don't know who he is. Vaughn Turnbull? Vern?
Basketball player, and man, my dog.
Basketball player?
Yeah.
He ain't scared of Vaughn. Get out of here, Vaughn.
Yeah, and also
you and Calvert, y'all don't need to be playing no kickball. Get out of here, man. You ain't got time for that. Gabrielle Gerard. That's the Frenchy lady. Okay, I ain't gonna talk about Gabrielle because
that's our historian now. That's our
I ain't gonna talk about Gabrielle. She ain't gonna talk about foot lady and me. Nah, so Gabrielle, I digress. I ain't gonna say nothing about you. Welcome.
Leave she alone.
Pleasure play. Yeah, I ain't gonna leave she alone. She ain't gonna call foot lady on me. Nah. Okay, all right. DJ Black. Is he black? Is he dark skinned? What? DJ Black.
He's dark skinned with a big belly.
DJ Black.
But maybe he don't lose the belly. I think he been walking out just like you.
He been walking out?
I think he been walking out. So he good now.
DJ Black. All I gotta say, I got a fifth of Hennessy for you. So just check me before the game. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Get he nice and tight.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna make it on the field. So I ain't worrying about DJ Black. We got Caesar. That's the social media.
Caesar,
yeah. Caesar. Okay. Caesar. All right.
So that
okay.
you know Boss Simmons' little brother. So
that Boss Simmons' little brother.
Yeah.
I like what they're doing, man. They got some funny stuff on there, but
Caesar has some really funny stuff. Yeah.
Caesar, you need to be out there with a mic, asking ladies questions. You don't need to be on the kickball field. So I ain't worrying about you.
Yeah.
Taitu Lini.
Taitu?
Taitu? Okay, Taitu. Is she is that person Asian? Korean?
No, she's not Asian, no.
Okay. I ain't gonna talk about you because you don't sound like a homie, so I gonna leave you alone. Then
of course, we get Julian
Jackson.
Julian Jackson,
you in the wrong team. Julian Jackson, you box, you don't rap. You don't need it to be a team West box. You need to be on West, not West, sorry. MEPS VI. The Military Entrance Protection Station. The Military Protection Station. So Julian Jackson, I don't know why you're on this team. And of course, we have Javon Jackson.
Yeah.
That might be Julian Jackson's friend, cousin. I don't know.
Listen, just keep in mind, Javon is like 6'6", so careful now. He's a big guy.
You know something, Benny D? For what team me here, I ain't hear you big up my team like how you big it up. These other teams, you're like,
no.
Check yourself.
I don't big up all the teams.
Yeah. But I just saying, I ain't feel that energy for MEPS VI, man.
No, man, I'm bigging up all the teams. Trust.
Listen, I still think my team got it. I still got my team got it. Yes, we got it.
Ivan might think different.
Coach, huh?
Ivan might think different from what you're saying.
He gonna call me tomorrow and tell me he's gonna whoop my ass again, but that's fine.
He probably gonna call you tonight.
Yeah. He gonna call me and tell me he's gonna whoop my ass. But that's fine, you know. Like I tell him, don't let me get off the field with a trophy.
Wait, and I think done. I believe Ivan won last year too. So Ivan is a champion. Yeah, Ivan is a champion. You gotta be careful how you talk to him. He's a champion.
Yeah, he said he's taking it personal, but I mean, like I said, I ain't even sweating. I ain't scared. We have the only female coach on here. Number male coach. So that's a plus right there. If y'all think y'all gonna just walk and just kick our team because we have a female coach, think again.
And listen,
we have Steven, Trendsetter, Russell, Akil Lewis, Aji Prince, Coach Dougie, Bernice Bertrand, Felix London, Cisco, Halamis, Mike Love, Dre Harris, Shello Mello Shello, Barney, and Jaman. We got a good team, man.
Yeah, I have a good team.
I'm confident with my team, man. And as we come out there to look good, we look good. We going to listen, good.
Ivan also play in my basketball tournament. So Ivan does get his walkout in before the kickball game. So he'll be good.
I ain't scared.
He'll be good.
I hope he hurt the ankle at the basketball tournament. But that's all I'm saying. If he hurt the ankle, dog dead. We got him. I see. Listen, while we had talking, right?
Yeah.
The wifey says she's team 3-400.
Okay. She okay.
Ebony.
Yeah.
Listen, we have the only female coach on there. You're supposed to be rooting for Team MEPS VI. What are you talking about? You're supposed to support the females, man.
She going another direction. She for the Grammy winning team.
She says she's team 3400. Okay.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah. Everybody have their favorites, Everybody have their favorites. Listen, it'll be really cool when you see how the audience comes out and they start supporting their favorite players. They start supporting their different teams and stuff. Every year is always different teams. We have different teams every year. I try to get, different companies into the mix of things and stuff like that. So I try to rotate it all the time. But it comes out pretty cool. It comes out really, really cool.
No doubt. So this whole thing is going down, this whole kickball tournament, and it's free. It's free, ladies and gentlemen. It's free. Not $5, not $2, but the concession is not free now. We're gonna have drinks, food and drinks at the concession where it's gonna be on sale. However, the kickball tournament is free. It's going down Wednesday, May 1st, 2024 from 4 p.m. All right? At the Frenchtown Ballpark in St. Thomas, USVI.
And just so you know, the commissioner, Carl White, he just let me know today that Frenchtown just now today got installed brand new bleachers for our audience to have some good comfy seating. And we also have the scoreboard is now fixed, up, running. So we're going to be good. We'll be able to see the score up on the clock. We'll be able to see the time. We'll be able to see everything now. Clear as day. You know what I mean?
I kicking a ball. They're gonna have to fix that scoreboard. I kicking a ball straight to the scoreboard. So Carl, if you're listening, go ahead, make sure you have maintenance out there. Kicking a ball so hard, you hear me? I'm gonna kick that ball. That ball going at McDonald's. It's dead. It's done.
McDonald's might be a far away, but if you're powerful enough, you could get it in.
I kicking a ball. I gonna kick that ball so hard, you hear me? That ball going at McDonald's. Trust and believe. Yeah. Trust and believe. Y'all think I coming out there to play? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be good fun. I know this is your first time, but I know you've heard about how it's been, how engaging the audience is with the game, the players really bring the audience in, you know what I'm saying? They are, like I said, a lot of them have their favorites that come out to play. I don't know what it was. Something just now shake my house. But
I felt it all year. I didn't know what it was.
Yeah, it's probably
I felt it. I thought there was something dropping my house.
They probably have thunder going on outside. They're probably going to be raining tonight. Cause something just shake my house. Yeah, that sounds kind of crazy.
I felt it a couple minutes ago, but I was in the zone.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. These kickball players, they ain't scaring me. But anyway, go ahead, Benny D.
Yeah, so like I said, we have a lot of really cool things going on this year.
It's thunder.
Oh, it is thunder. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of cool giveaways this year that we're going to be giving away to our players, to our audience members. Every year I try to enhance the game and enhance the quality of what we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
We have some really cool sponsors that's with us this year. We have, of course, Team Liberty, West Bank Records, MEPS VI 3400. Make sure, keep in mind, we have Port Authority is always a friendly supporter of ours. MDM is always with us. Gatorade, one of our main sponsors, drink sponsors. Aquafina Water, one of our main sponsors. We also do have the VI Tourism and Department of Festivals, Division of Festivals, and Department of Tourism is also sponsoring us this year. You know, with quite a few other people that's in. We have Soca Shores Water that we're gonna have in and out the area. That's basketball. Well, my wife just wanted to make sure that we said that we have Ibani Marley, good friend of ours right here in Atlanta, in which she's a sponsor for the home versus away basketball tournament that I do on Tuesday afternoon up in Arnold Retreat. Yeah, so she's a sponsor for that, along with Soca Shores Water. They're sponsoring the home versus away basketball tournament.
So that tournament, the basketball tournament, is going down in Arnold's Retreat basketball court. What time on Tuesday?
From 5 o'clock. We used to get out there from 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. We try to start the games by 5 o'clock, just so that we could be able to play some games and, you know, get everyone down to the village for later on that night. You know what I mean? Because I think we're gonna have guests on that Tuesday night. So I know everybody gonna want to get themselves together, get home, get fresh, and get down to the village. But the home versus away basketball tournament, the way that works is I have all the people that play basketball that's coming home. If you're flying in to St. Thomas for Carnival, you can be on the away team for the basketball tournament. And all the people that's living home, living out, whether you're St. Thomas, St. Croix, Tortola,
St. John,
you know what I'm saying? If you are living home, then you are on the home team. So this year I have jerseys for my players. Last year we just played in some t-shirts and stuff, you know, but like I said, I try to elevate everything that I'm doing every year. I try to enhance it bigger and better. You know what I mean? So we're gonna have jerseys for everyone this year. And you know, we're gonna have some really fun games out there. Now, you do know that it's 35 and over. So
for the basketball game?
For the basketball games. So when we played last year, let me tell you this. We played last year and we were only able to play 4 games.
That's a lot.
We had 2 wins for the home team and 2 wins for the away team. And Russ, let me tell you, none of us could play the tiebreaker.
We're too tired.
Everybody, all of us were mashed up. We were mashed up after the 4 games. So we did not get the tiebreaker, but it was a lot of fun that we had out there. And I'm hoping to just see it being even bigger this year. Love? We have giveaways for the audience. My wife is giving me a rundown. Let's see.
Yeah. Your sister Cassandra said that make sure you have a lot of Bengay out there.
Yeah, we're gonna need to have that. We're gonna need to have that out there. We have of course every year for the kickball game we like to have winning gifts for our team players and stuff like that. So there's a lot of so we have a really cool gift that we're gonna be giving away to the winning team this year. Each player will be, and along with their coach, will be able to get a gift. Can we show it? No.
Sure. Hey, listen. Yeah, please do, because that even gonna hype me up even more. So what's the winner's gonna get?
She's saying no. She said no. She said no. Let it be a surprise.
Ebony, listen. If you tell me tonight, listen. When we leave from off of this station, I'm going straight to our Planet Fitness or LA Fitness tonight. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if the storm coming out. I'm going out there to put some cardio in. Yeah, man. Yeah.
But this year we're gonna have cups for sale. We're gonna have kickball cups this year for sale, and we're gonna have Benny Demus Carnival kickball shirts for sale. Because every year the audience has been asking us, man, y'all don't have any, paraphernalia for sale? And we're like, no, we never thought about it like that, But this year we pressed up a small amount of stuff, of cups and shirts, and now we have some stuff out there. So, if our audience wanna get some stuff, then we're gonna have that. We're also gonna have what is it? Free frozen treats for all kids. Any kids that's coming out there, we're gonna have free frozen treats for them, as we did last year, and I think the year before that. We did have those for the past 2 years now, and now we're gonna have those again this year. The free frozen treats for all kids.
No doubt, no doubt. Man,
Yeah.
listen there, Benny D. It's all going down Wednesday, May 1st. Frenchtown Ballpark if you're in St. Thomas. I know you have a lot of stuff going on. However, I think that we need to come out and support this brother here, Benny Demus, a VI musical ambassador, been doing big things on a big scale or even on a smaller scale. However, he always give back to the community. And I think this is something that is very genuine. I make sure that I say, listen here, I gotta be on the kickball tournament. I gotta be. Next year, I said, Benny D, hey, next year is my 10-year anniversary. He said, I got you. And I mean, you know, sometimes people say they got you or say, okay, no problem, and they forget. But this brother here, he reached out to me a couple months ago and said, hey man, are you still interested? I get your name down, man. Boom, boom, boom. I was like, okay, word, no doubt. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And it was a done deal. So it's only right that we give back. We ain't looking on money, I ain't looking nothing. Well, I'm looking for the trophy. That's all I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I'm looking for. But it's only right that we, you know, going back home. It's only right that we give back to our community. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is a great way to give back. Something that we could relate to. Kickball, marbles, basketball. You know what I'm saying? Riding bike. I even asked Benny D. I said, Benny D, hey, that Luminate, man, I've been good for Carnival. He's like, hey, we want party, you know. We can't, you know what I'm saying? But I understand. I totally understand. But I just giving you how, you know, just little examples of how this brother here and his wife as well and his whole team, Demus Foundation, is doing a great job giving back, not just in St. Thomas, but St. Croix as well. And I know St. John, I know he haven't forgot St. John as well, but definitely, you know, St. John is going to be in the works coming in the near future.
I actually do have some things in the works right now that I'm speaking, you know, behind the scenes on for St. John. I don't want to say it until it's materialized and we could come to fruition. But yeah, that's my thing always. I'm always trying to figure out what can I do to help. I'm not one of those people that's just gonna point a finger and be like, yo, they ain't doing that or they're not doing, you know what I'm saying? No, what can I do to help your situation or this situation? That is what I feel like everybody should be able to ask of themselves. Like, what can I do to help? And that's how we enhance things. You know what I'm saying? I also want to make sure I mentioned to you guys that we have a food vendor this year, Calypso Flavor. They will be there with the food van at the kickball game this year. We also always have food for the players. So the Demus Foundation always provides food for all of our players. And we have it's 64 players now, right? So 15 players per team plus a coach, right? And we have 4 teams. So, you know, we have 64 people to feed. We make sure that we feed all you guys out there because, you know, I'm so appreciative that you guys are playing in these games.
No doubt.
And donating your time, I would say, during the carnival, because you know, we all want to party, but you know, we all still want to make sure that we do our part to give back to a good cause. And speaking of good cause, this year, we're going to be playing. The winning team will be donating in their honor $2,000 to someone that we feel has been very influential in the community. We've been seeing the works that they've been doing, and we're going to be presenting them with $2,000 this year.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, hopefully, I'm going to be on that winning team. That I could be part of that that ceremony. So, Benny D, man, hey man, I know it's late. I know you got a lot going on. Anything in the works in the future? Anything that you got going on? Before you go, let the listeners know your social media information. But before we do that, I do apologize. Shout out to all my VI listeners and everybody listening around the world. I truly appreciate y'all, man. Let me give y'all a quick shout out. I always give them a shout out, so I do apologize. Bonnie, a big up yourself. I see you. Gina Ortez Turnbull, I see you. Lucy Pascal, all the way from Houston. Butcher, big up yourself. Luan Roberts, thank you for tuning in. Ray Joseph, what's going on? Hector Rosario, Westline Production, big up yourself. Thank you for tuning in. Abia George, thank you for tuning in. Bonnie, again, big up yourself. Irma, thank you for tuning in. Marvin Williams Sr., Aquila Monsanto, big up yourself. Hey, Donna Hendricks, thank you for tuning in. We have Sis Cassandra Belay, thank you for tuning in. Denise James Lemons, all the way from Houston, thank you for tuning in. Sheila Joseph, Steve Joseph, hey, Cuz Philip Wade, big up yourself. TJ Payan, what's going on? We have, hey, Miss Claudina, thank you for tuning in, Miss Claudina.
Hey, mommy.
Demus mom, thank you for tuning in. Dwayne Harley, all the way from Orlando. Kimberly McGrath, thank you for tuning in. Court Lewis. Of course, we have Ebony Hill, the wifey. We have Tony T. Tony T, my boy, my brother,
big
my
up
cousin.
Tony T.
You know what I'm saying? Big up yourself. I don't know what part of the world he's at. Big up yourself. We have Jegny. What's going on, neighbor? Thank you for tuning in. Chico Fleming, all the way from Orlando. Patrick Diaz, Zoe Florent, Keisha Shelford, McLean Peter, Maxine Sasso. Of course, we have Commissioner Cal White. Who else we have? Who else we have? Nelly Bones. We have Sauce. Big up yourself all the way from Anna's 215. Big up yourself. Stephanie Brown. Thank you for tuning in. Who else we got? Shoy. Hey, we have Temple Networks VI. They're going to be on the JMO Talk Show next week. Kiva Lloyd. Thank you for tuning in. Hey, Charlo Fraser. Big up yourself. Defentura. Keisha Snipes. Thank you for tuning in. Jerry Friday, all the way from Bermuda. What's going on, neighbor? Alva Burrow. Thank you for tuning in. Andrea Hamilton. Thank you for tuning in. Gato Bonelli. Big up yourself. Marlene Plaskett. Who else we got? And of course, Wang Jo, all the way from Orlando. And my lovely wife, Tiffany Sills. Thank you for tuning in.
Big
appreciate y'all, man. Yeah, man. So Benny D, anything in the works for DJ Benny D?
Right now, I'm gearing up to go on the European tour with Akon. You know, this is year 21 of me and Akon rocking together. So we just celebrated our birthday yesterday. We had like 2 different events because my wife had something for me at the house, and then Akon's wife was calling me saying, "Hey, you need to get down here to the restaurant because we're doing something for both you and Akon." So. So I drove down in town with Timothy and Ricky T. My guy Ricky T is up here right now, and I brought him down there with me. So, you know, we just did a quick walkthrough of the place, you know, some picture taking, hugs, daps, all that type of stuff, and then I was able to head up out of there. But we're getting ready to do our European tour. As soon as we finish the European tour, in which I have to leave St. Thomas early. So because I have to get out to Las Vegas to do the Lovers and Friends Festival on May 4th, and then head straight over to Europe on May 5th. So I'm not even going to get to see one of my clients, Rock City, perform. They're performing on May 5th, the Sunday, with Burna Boy for Utopia. So I'm not going to get to see them perform, but, you know, I have my guy, Big Ja, who used to be the manager for Akon. I brought him in to work with me with Jada Kingdom. So he's now the road manager for Jada Kingdom as I'm her manager. So, you know, I'm balancing all that out. But then right after I finish the European tour, then we have a couple of spot dates, and then we get ready for another American tour this summer. From July going all the way through August, we're doing some amphitheater touring. And then we head over to Brazil, straight over to Brazil for another month or so.
So you're gonna be busy for the whole summer. You basically booked for the whole summer.
Oh yeah. Once I leave I head down to St. Thomas on April 27th, and once I leave, then I'm pretty much gone until October 6th, I think it is. Is when I get a chance to come back home. So I'll be gone for a while, but you know, my wife and my family, my kids, my daughters they're used to it now. It's still hard, of course, but they know daddy gotta go to work. So you know, it works out. And I'm glad to have an understanding family because, 21 years, my oldest daughter is 21. So 21 years of being with this mega star icon, you know what I'm saying? It's like my whole life has just been this thing. Where my whole work relationship with him has just been this thing. And that's all my kids know. They only knew me for that, you know what I'm saying? But all my years in St. Thomas or in the VI has prepared me for when I got with him and we started going all over the world doing these performances and stuff like that. So
you know a lot of people we kind of like we yearn for that type of lifestyle. You know what I mean? Like if people who's in the who wants to be a musician, an artist, or a celebrity, you know what I'm saying? We yearn for that stage, that moment, that opportunity. You know what I mean? But people don't understand the behind the scenes. Like you say, you have an understanding wife. Your kids understand that, okay, daddy gone for a good 6 months, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? But he's going for work. But at the end of the day, when you do have time to spend with your family, you make sure you do it right. You get them involved in your foundation. You get them involved in a lot of stuff. So people need to understand balance. Balance you know what I'm saying? If you don't have no balance, or if you self-centered and stuff like that, things like this, like what you're doing for over 20 years wouldn't work. So I could commend you for that because it's not hard. It's not easy. Sorry. It's not easy. You know what I'm saying? I speak to plenty of people who in relationship that have to like even go out of town like for just for a weekend or a week of a time. But you're talking about months on the road. It's hard. It's hard. So I commend you for have an understanding family. You know what I'm saying? You've been doing this here on a scale. Like I said, I've seen you follow you all over the world, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we did Luminate interview overseas. You know what I'm saying? You always find time for me and Benny D. I would just want to again thank you again for all you do. Thank you for including me. And like I said, I could text you anytime. You never put me on the back burner. You always say, hey, Russ, give me a minute. I'm traveling or I'm this and that. I get back with you. And trust and believe you always do. So thank you, man. Thank you again for everything you do. And I'm glad that I'm part of the kickball tournament. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. I'm looking forward for it. I hope I don't broke no bones, hurt my back. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Juve the next day. So I want to make sure I make it to Juve. You know what I'm saying? So if I see a cramp coming, I'm gonna be like, okay.
Cool. We have water there for you. We have food there for you. You know what I'm saying? The only thing we don't have there is a masseuse. You have to bring down your own.
Bring down your own.
Bring the masseuse on your own and get your massage in the dugout if you need to or what the case. But whatever happens in the dugout stays in the dugout. That's none of our business. So get your thing going. But yeah, man, it takes a lot of communication, conversation, a lot of understanding within my family and my friends. I try my best to. Everybody knows how close I am with Tito Dow and Cal White. So, but these guys I speak to every single day. I speak to Teron Thomas every single day. We all keep each other grounded in different ways. You know what I mean? Whether we're having dinners together, we're going to events together, where we make sure we keep each other involved. So then there's no way for any of us to ever like start acting different or moving different or any of that type of stuff. We all stay level-headed and grounded with each other. Sure, we're more, one may be more popular than the other here or there, but we never take it as a thing to look at ourselves as being above our friends or family or anything like that. So it takes a lot of constant communication for things to move. We bounce a lot of ideas off of each other. We value each other's friendships. We trust each other and stuff like that. So that's what really keeps me going when I have to leave home for 6 months or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Just being able to constantly speak with my friends and talk to them about, whatever is going on out on the road. And then, of course, I have no problem with bringing my family to me. I would have my wife and kids get on a plane and come spend some time with me when I'm out on the road, because I miss them and they miss me. And it's like, hey, let's come. We got all these days off right here. Let's just be here with me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
No doubt.
We try to do a lot of that.
I appreciate that, man. And like I said, I've known you for so many years, over 30 plus years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've seen where you're at to where you're at now. It's really an honor to be a friend. You know what I'm saying? A genuine friend. You know what I'm saying? So Benedict, keep doing what you're doing, man. Looking forward to see you in a few weeks. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen here. I talk a lot of smack tonight, but I'm dead serious. I'm trying to win.
Just back it up.
I'm trying to win.
That's all, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if y'all want to come out and have a good time and have some fun, come on out. It's all going down Frenchtown Ballpark, Wednesday, May 1st at 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
Okay? Yep. 4 p.m. Now, before we go, Benedict, that's 4 p.m. VI time or 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time?
No, Eastern Standard Time, and people know me. Listen, the way I don't run my games, Russ, the first two teams that arrive and are ready, we start immediately, and then the next two teams are ready and waiting. So it's 4 teams, 3 games, 40 minutes is the games, you know what I mean? So the first 2 teams are gonna play 40 minutes. Whoever is up there, that's the winner for that. The next 2 teams will play. Whoever is up will win that, and then those 2 winning teams play for the championship.
So it's 40 minutes. So it's not in
and it's a
one,
running
in 2,
clock.
and in 3. Okay, so that's 40 minutes. So whoever, the score is 40 minutes. Okay, gotcha.
Correct. There you go. And I try to make sure that people aren't out there too long, in the sun or in the dirt or any of that. Plus, listen, man, I had to move the kickball game from Friday, because normally my games are on Friday after the children's parade.
Right.
I had to move it to Wednesday this year because, well, for one, I have to leave on Friday to go back to get on tour with Akon, right? But then also, we having the horse racing coming up this year and stuff like that too. So that turned into being a coincidental plus for us by already moving it to the Wednesday instead of the Friday. Yeah. But when we moved it to the Wednesday, it kind of caused a bit of confusion, because now, of course, we have the very popular PTO party that's happening on Wednesday evening, Wednesday afternoon going into the evening. So the minute that I knew I had to move the game to the Wednesday, I gave my friend Tanel a call for PTO and just let her know, hey man, this is the dilemma that I'm dealing with right now. I have to leave to go on tour. So I got to move the game. I had to either cancel the game for this year or move the date. Right. So I just chose to end up moving the date to Wednesday. And she was understanding to that. She understood what was happening. And out of respect for that too, is why I really want to make sure that I stay on time from 4 p.m. and those 40-minute running clocks are hard, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to make sure people who's playing want to get out there to PTO, as we do also. So once we clean up the park, I respect my best friend Carl White still as a commissioner, and I have to make sure I leave his park completely spotless when I'm finished with it. Not just because he's my friend, I could just do whatever I want to the park. You know what I'm saying? You gotta respect that. So once I finish cleaning up the park, then we can go get dressed and then head over to PTO ourselves. So as we get ready for Juve, or the pre-warm up.
Your wife Ebony said, if you're late and your team lose, you miss out. So please be on time.
Correct.
Please be on time. So Benny D, I will urge you to send out a group text. Well, not a group text, but a text to each player or whatever. And say, hey man, make sure you're on time. Blah 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 blah. I will be there. Just believe. I'm
Our
looking
players
forward
are
to
normally
to
there
be
on time. The players will get there about 3:00. So you can collect your bag, and in your bag as a player, your bag will have your team jersey in it, along with some other goodies for each player that I like to always, again, show my appreciation to my players. I always want to give them gifts. I give everybody a gift for playing along, not aside from just a t-shirt, not a t-shirt, but the dry fit shirt that we have the players playing in. We also have, other gifts that we give to everyone, you know what I'm saying? So I'll also, Russ, I don't know how much time you have, but
we are your time. We are in Benny D time.
Very good. Did anyone in your comment section have any questions about any of the events that I'm doing? So Tuesday, April 30th, and which is my daughter Chip's birthday, her 16th birthday this year, April 30th.
All right.
Yeah, but she's a Taurus. But she's a Taurus, boo. Right? I tried to make an Aries and I messed up.
It didn't work out. It didn't work out.
No, it backfired. It backfired.
My wife is a Taurus, so I know how you feel.
Yeah, there you go. So Tuesday, April 30th is the home versus away basketball tournament in Anna's Retreat, starting from 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Then Wednesday, May 1st, is the Benny Demus Carnival kickball game, or Carnival kickball tournament, in which starts from 4 p.m. at Frenchtown Ballpark. And then Thursday night, of course, is my client Jada Kingdom is performing in the Village. And then Friday I'm out, but Sunday I hope everyone still gets an opportunity to go to the Utopia concert, in which my other client, R City, is performing on that, alongside Burna Boy performing that night. So, but does anybody have any questions for?
I think that's kind of
get through everything.
Everybody excited. People who gonna be home for St. Thomas Carnival 2024. They're excited. Of course, I'm talking smack. They're talking back smack to me, saying, "Russ, you might eat them words." Blah 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 blah. But listen here.
I tell you, Russ, them teams have players,
I think this is my opportunity to silence Ivan Tompov. This is the opportunity for me to silence him. So listen, what better way on a big scale to silence him on a sporting event? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you no lie. Fingers crossed that you guys can be there to be the first two teams.
He wanted us to play first. He wanted to play first.
No, I just saying either that, or if you guys separately play in the two different games, that both teams win, so y'all can meet in the championship. I'm just saying, hopefully it works out that way, because if you end up playing another team and then your team get knocked out, then you don't get the opportunity to make that match happen.
I got you.
And, you know what I'm saying? So you guys, that's how you guys have to coordinate.
If I see any of my kickball players before the game Wednesday, if I see them in the Village and so forth, I'll be like, listen here, man. We let's see if we could meet a little early to come up with a strategic plan or something.
There you go.
But I want to kick this dude ass. I want to kick his ass. You hear me? I'm kind of his goddamn mouth. Huh?
When you getting home?
I'll be there early. I'll be there. Listen, I'll be there. I'm gonna be my first year supporting Fort Fett. So I'm gonna be there for Fort Fett.
Sunday.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be there early in St. Thomas. So I'm definitely looking forward to I'm doing Fort Fett for the first time, and of course the kickball tournament for the first time, no doubt.
So I always go to Fort Fett to support my guys. I try to get to as many events as I can to support my peoples, right? But
it's only right.
What I will say, I just want to say big ups to the division of festivals, right? Because these guys now have started doing a thing where Carnival has become a thing now, where before it's like we kind of started from Wednesday, go down. You kind of had to be there from Wednesday. But now you feel like, man, I need to be there from these days
early.
before, because
Yes.
now we got
Yes.
from Sunday, Monday,
Sunday.
all
Yeah.
of these have big
Yeah.
events that's happening, and now you feel like, man, I don't want to miss any of these events. You know what I'm saying? So,
Man,
big up
listen,
to the festivals.
big up to Ian Turnbull and Commissioner Boshelty for doing a great job. But what when I had Ian on the show, and after the show, you know, we talk. I said, "Yo, you got Shaggy coming to the Virgin Islands, man, in the
And
village."
Shaggy's a very good
Shaggy,
friend of mine. That's a
yeah.
very good friend of mine
I say,
also.
people sleeping on Shaggy. Shaggy gonna give you a performance in.
Shaggy is really dope,
If you
man.
never saw Shaggy perform on TV, this man have energy in.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, it's like he home. You know what I'm saying? He in the
yeah,
Caribbean, so
yeah.
he ain't got Yankee gonna just be himself. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be great. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward for Saturday night as well. And of course, you have Burna Boy,
yeah,
international sensation. We have
yeah.
our city. We have a much more on that team on that show Sunday night as well. So it's gonna be great. St. Thomas Carnival
Yeah.
2024. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna
It's
be
gonna
one for the
be
books.
yeah.
It's
It's gonna
definitely gonna be one
definitely be
for the
one for
books,
the
and
books. No doubt.
And
No
that
doubt.
I'm just
No
happy
doubt.
to be a part, to do my part in all of this, you know, from bringing my events to the carnival, being able to negotiate to have my clients performing, you know, as a manager now. um I think that's one of the coolest things, is when you're able to work out the deal so that your client can be able to perform
No
at a
doubt.
certain event or during a certain time. So,
No doubt.
for me, having Jada Kingdom on like Creole Festival was a huge thing for me in Dominica. You know what I'm saying? And now
Word.
being able to have her, like having her at some fest in Jamaica, and now to be able to have her at the St. Thomas
Yes.
carnival,
Village.
it's like,
Carnival Village.
man,
Yeah. Yeah.
and when I look at that, I'm like, man, that's me. Like,
Yeah. That's
I,
you.
you
That's
know what I'm
you, bro.
saying? Like, I
That's you.
did this. I've been working for
That's
years
you.
to create,
That's you.
to get this to go to
That's
where
you,
it's at
bro.
now. Yeah.
That's you.
And then of course with our city, you guys know my career started with our city, with To Equip, and then into our
Word.
city. So to be in my position now with them, as I started out as their DJ and producer,
Word.
to now being, part of the
The
management.
manager. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
working the shows and getting them into the community to be able to present the music that they've been doing, quality music that they've been doing. That's just me just putting my mind into a lot of different fractions of this entertainment world. You know what I'm
Word.
saying?
Word.
All for the people. All for the people.
But Benny D, again, man, congrats and everything you do. Happy belated birthday to you, my brother, man.
You.
Looking forward to seeing you home for St. Thomas Carnival 2024. Looking forward for the kickball tournament. Also, don't forget to support the basketball tournament Tuesday
Yeah,
night up in
yeah.
Anna's Retreat
Yes, sir.
basketball court. But of course, the main event, the kickball tournament, is going down on Frenchtown Ballpark. That's Wednesday, May 1st. All right. Benny D is 9:57. Man, listen, we had so much to talk about, and I know we probably could go two more hours. But of course, we really appreciate you for taking time out to come on the JMO Talk Show, man. Appreciate you. And shout out to everybody on the Facebook Live, man. I see y'all comments. Everybody was very lively. I
Thank
even see
you.
Miss Claudina, man. Miss Claudina came out and support
Listen, my mother
JMO.
don't miss.
Yeah,
My
man. Yeah,
mother
man. She's
don't
a
miss.
that's a loyal supporter of the JMO Talk.
My
You hear
mother,
me?
yeah.
Very,
Right there you
very
go.
loyal supporter. But
Yeah.
Benny D, man, thank you for everything, man. Looking forward. Listen here. I'm so hyped now. I'm like, yo, is win or bust. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah,
Win or
yeah.
bust. Make sure if you're coming home for Carnival, be there at Frenchtown Ballpark. Free kickball tournament.
There you go.
It's free for anybody.
Yeah,
Of course, we
yeah.
have vendors. We're gonna have food and drinks on sale. Definitely, we will have icy and what do you call it? Icy pops, ices
For the
for
kids, yep. We're
the
gonna have ice,
kids. Yeah,
frozen stuff, frozen
frozen
treats for
stuff
the
for the
kids.
kids, no
Hmm.
doubt. But definitely come on out and support. This is something that Benny D does on a grand scale every year. He always give
Yeah.
back. So it definitely is only right for us to come on out and support the thing. You know what I'm saying? But Benny D, it's
Yes, sir.
9:58. Thank you, man, brother. Great show, man. As always, man. Like I say, you're a veteran. You're a legend. You're now an alumni of the JMO Talk Show. I think you done surpassed 5 times on the JMO Talk Show. So we really appreciate you, man, for taking time out. Thank you very much, my brother, man. You just don't know how much this here means to me, man. Thank you very much, man. Pleasure. It's been a pleasure.
And thank you.
Yeah, man. No problem, man. So we're going to catch up. We're going to talk, okay? All the best, my brother. Salute. Yeah. No, so. All right. Then that was DJ Benny Demus. That's the VI ambassador. VI ambassador, musical ambassador. I'm all over the place, but y'all know what I'm talking about, man. But make sure, man, listen here. I'm asking all my VI supporters that's going home for Carnival 2024. Listen here. If after the food fair, let's get this here down. After the food fair on Wednesday, all roads lead to Frenchtown Ballpark. Let's pull up these seats. Let's show the world that Benny D have something going. This is something that we could grow on a big scale. You know what I'm saying? Let's let the kickball tournament be part of the carnival festivities for St. Thomas. Let it be on the list of things, the to-do list of things for Carnival, St. Thomas Carnival, whenever we have it, 2025, 26, 27. I want to see the kickball tournament on there as well. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to have the Queen show, you'll have the Steel Pan show, and of course, we're going to have the kickball tournament, whether on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever day it is, but we want to have it on the list. So let's make it happen, man. I'm excited. I'm definitely going to be part of this event, God's willing. And again, so make sure y'all in the place to be. Come on out, support the thing, man. Kickball tournament, Benny Demus Foundation, doing it big in St. Thomas Carnival. That's it now. It's 10 p.m. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man, for 2 hours. Yeah, first time for the JMO Talk Show this year. We went for 2 hours. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to everybody that support the JMO Talk Show. We're doing big things. Next week, Wednesday, we have Temple Networks, Temple USVI. They're going to be on the JMO Talk Show next week, Wednesday. And of course, the following Wednesday, we're going to be in St. Thomas. So we're not going to do anything. I'm not saying people have came to me to do a live show back home. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? If it works out, we could do it. If not, then we'll see y'all in May. We're going to have Miss Diana Spivey Dow. She have the Little Miss Caribbean Princess for Orlando. They're going to be on the show in May. And then, of course, we have Pat, the president of the Atlanta Caribbean Carnival. She's going to be on the show in May. And then, of course, we have a lot more show virtual guests coming up for May and June. So keep it locked each and every Wednesday night from 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Appreciate y'all, man. Kwame, I see you, man. I see you came in. I saw you, man. Big up yourself, Kwame, man. Looking forward to seeing you for St. Thomas Carnival as well. That's it for tonight. Love y'all, man. Y'all be safe. Have a great weekend. I see y'all soon. God's willing. Be safe. And let's have a safe and happy Carnival 2024. Love y'all, man. Peace and hair grease. Keep supporting the GMO Talk Show. 10-year anniversary. We're doing it big. Love y'all. Peace.